Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Deck, and if you enjoy talking about movies in any way, shape or form, you're going to feel right at home here. In today's video, I'm going to be doing my review for the new Amazon Prime thriller, 7500.
You guys seem to know each other. We have a boy at home.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you ready for boarding, guys?
We were born ready.
So this film was put on the radar for a few reasons, but mainly being the return of Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Now, we've not seen Joseph Gordon-Levitt for a few years. The last film he did was 2016 Snowden, and of course he's known for other great things such as The Dark Knight Rises and also Christopher Nolan's Inception. He's just a all-around great guy and a really good actor to boot. So him returning to a film like this was really exciting, especially because it's coming to Amazon Prime. It was free for everyone to check out, and it was also just a really interesting sounding film. A film about a plane hijacking that wasn't really action orientated but was more thriller orientated, and for me personally, watching the film, I feel like that was a very smart direction to go because the film is very unique and pretty fantastic. Let's start off with the big man himself, JGL, who delivers a fantastic performance here. As I said before, JGL is a fantastic actor. He has proven that time and time again, and once again here with 7500 he's able to deliver a fantastic performance with a true range of emotions. I haven't really seen a movie where this character has had such a range of emotions before, that he goes through so quickly. This movie is very short, it's only an hour and a half, and he goes through such a range of emotions. It's such a roller coaster ride of a film, and I think JGL performs that really, really well. And for a film that is only an hour and a half, this movie actually has quite a lot of decent development for the characters in the movie. Now granted, there's not that many characters in the film. It is mainly Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character of Tobias Ellis. It's mainly just his movie, but there are a couple of other characters sprinkled throughout, particularly Tobias Ellis's girlfriend in the movie. You get to see her quite in depth, and you get to find out some things about her and her life and where she comes from, and also one of the terrorists who takes over the plane. He also gets some decent backstory and some decent development, which adds a bit more depth to his character. So for a film that's only an hour and a half, this movie does a pretty decent job of fleshing out its characters, which I really enjoyed. Also, I think this film is a showcase for suspenseful filmmaking. As I said, for a movie like this, of this genre, which is kind of a subgenre of film or plane hijacking films, you would kind of expect it to go along the route of being an action film or to be a bit more, action orientated. But this film doesn't go in that direction and instead focuses more on the drama and the thriller aspects of the film, which I think was a very smart move because the movie is pretty bottle. It kind of takes place in one environment. It's very much in the cockpit of the plane for the majority of it, and there are a couple of exterior shots like in the very opening of the film where you see the airport, and there are a couple of shots you see of the rest of the plane through security cameras and stuff, but for the most part the movie takes place inside of the cockpit, and I think that was really smart as well because it just makes it feel a lot more claustrophobic. It makes it feel a lot more scary, a lot more intense, and you feel like, because Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character of Tobias Ellis is trapped in the cockpit, he can't get out and he can't let people in. Putting the camera also in that situation and therefore putting the audience in that situation also really helped to bring in those feelings and really help you feel what Tobias was feeling, and I think that was a really awesome way of making this film.
We have a 7500.
Open the door!
Several men attacked our cockpit. We stopped them for now. The captain is injured. Status of the crew, I don't know.
They have a hostage. They're gonna kill him if I don't open the door.
You want other guys to die?
Don't stop, please.
I can't open the door. Let her go. Please. Please, I beg. Please.
I'm sorry, but you know that under no circumstances you are allowed to let them to the cockpit.
Also, an interesting choice for the film, which I really enjoyed, is that there's no score here. There's literally no original score for the film. It's all just ambient noise. There's no actual music to help build up the suspense, and I think that just further proves my point that the film is incredibly suspenseful, because I was genuinely stressed out watching this film, and usually a score can help to bolster those moments, or a score can really help to bring out those suspenseful moments, but this film didn't need a score. Like I say, there is no original music throughout the entire film. It's all just plain original noise rather than a score, and it just actually helps to really add to the suspense of the film, and it just makes everything a lot more quiet and a lot more intense because it doesn't have that kind of orchestral soundtrack in the background. I'm not saying that that would have perhaps taken away from the film, but the fact that the movie chose to not have a score, I think makes it feel very unique and also really works for what the film was going for. And the 90-minute runtime for this movie is perfect. I've mentioned that a couple times throughout this, but I think if the movie would have gone any longer, the movie could have overstayed its welcome, but I feel like the 90-minute runtime is perfect for a film like this because it just really nails down the particular time scale that the movie's working with, and I really enjoyed how the movie starts and how the movie ends, and that time frame that you are with Tobias Ellis throughout it is really, really intense and really well done. And like I said, if it would have gone on any longer, I think it would have potentially overstayed its welcome, but as a 90-minute movie, it works so well for a thriller like this. So overall, I loved 7500. This film completely took me by surprise. I thought I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't expect to love it. And I've been doing, obviously, I keep up to date on Letterboxd with my 2020 rankings and stuff like that. This movie is actually my number 5 favorite movie of the year. It cracked the top 10 and cracked the top 5. This movie is really damn good. I was really enjoying it. You know, I watched it really late at night, and like I said, for a 90-minute thriller, really late at night. I watched it like at midnight, finished at 1:30 a.m. and it was perfect for that. It was the perfect kind of movie for that particular time of the night, and I think JGL, for his return to acting, this was really great for him. I loved his performance and I loved his character, and again, the way this movie was made, the way it was shot, the way it was filmed, it just made it feel very unique within this subgenre, and it makes it really stand out among other films this year. And I think that 7500, it has a lot going for it. It's a really enjoyable movie. It's only 90 minutes. It's on Amazon Prime. Please go check it out. It's a really great film, and I think you'll really have a good time with it if you give it the shot. And with all that said, I'm going to give 7500 a 5 out of 5. I don't remember what the last 5 out of 5 I gave was. I think it was The Mandalorian, but I was truly impressed with this. Again, it's cracks my top 5 of the year so far. I really enjoyed this film. I just think it was shot in a very unique way. It makes the film very interesting and very suspenseful and genuinely quite stressful. So for me, I can only really give this movie a 5 out of 5 because really, I have no negatives. So have you guys seen 7500 yet? If you have, make sure to let me know all your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Did you enjoy it, or were you not really a fan? Whatever you think, let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, if you want to see more movie reviews and movie related videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads from me. And I hope to see you guys again next time.